Greetings everyone and welcome back to Kingdoms 2 Crowns, where, as promised, I have taken some time to make our way mostly through winter. The snows are starting to melt. It is just coming up to spring. You'll notice that the snow is accumulating again very quickly. It seems because the game always seems to assume you're at some sort of base state with the seasons when it loads in. But here we are. We are definitely towards the end of winter. I think it's like day 62 of somewhere around 65, 64 being the end of winter. Now, in the time that has passed, we have done relatively well, but I do believe it is a blood moon night tonight. So, that's a little bit less awesome, if I'm perfectly honest. Come now, horse. Calm down. Shh, it's fine. I know you've got 8 legs, but that doesn't mean that it costs you more stamina to run. Very certainly would mean it costs you less. I'm not sure. You poor sod. This is not going to be a nice night to you. This is going to be a pretty bad night for you. I had kind of hoped that tower had not been yet built. Could I? No, if I pulled out builders now, it would take so long for them to get here. They would start upgrading it just as the horde arrived. But I will do you a solid. Lone archer, I will do you a solid. I will try my best to fend off the horde. Actually, I think even in that tower, you're actually going to be... Oh, no. The other tower is way too far back. I was going to go back and try and encourage them to attack, but it's fine. I'll do what I can. I shall raise Hell's minions to give you a little bit of extra survivability, but odds are fairly bad. Right, let's get you down. Protect. Save this archer as long as possible, please. Okay, they've got a shell walker, and it's on its way. Actually, isn't... No, the shell walker is from Horizon. It's a shell walker still, though. Oh, you poor so-and-so. I'm afraid you're going to be for scienced. I need to see what happens when they walk past you. Oh, nothing. Oh, no. Did you just, like, duck inside? I think you did. Run. Run. If you can't run, I can't save you. Archers, protect us. Ah, you brave fool. I admire you. No! Oh, no. That's so much worse. That is so much worse. Doggo did not want to be carried away. Well, I mean, you know, this is where we're at, I suppose. There we go. Wait, Doggo is saved! Hooray! Well done, my archers. You saved Doggo. I didn't see Doggo run back, but Doggo did run back. Did Doggo perhaps get saved by our archer and engineer? I think they must have, but wow, that was harrowing. Those howls as it was being carried off. Oh my god, it was bad enough that it just happened in the base game. That was... Never let that happen again. My lord, I mean, you shouldn't be aiming to let it happen anyway, but dear lord, that was just nasty. But we are on our way out of winter at the moment. Could I possibly... If the builders get over here pretty sharpish, then they'll be able to put that up as well. Depends where they're having to run from, really. And we're not sending any farmers out. That would just be ultra dumb. How are you doing? Okay, there's our builders. Good job. Right, let's get you out there. Did they ever come back? I think they just straight up left. So, whereas the greed wandering past the vagabond camps doesn't cause the vagabonds to leave, it does seem to do that with the hamlets. So you do need to be mindful of that. If the hamlets aren't going to be inside your borders, then they're actually going to work worse than the vagabond camps. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting indeed. How much money have I got? I've got a decent bit. You know what? Having these towers here as well would have made me some money all the way through winter because they would have been killing the rabbits that were spawning from that bush over there. Oh well. Duly noted. It was only very recently that I cut back the final bits of the forest here to reveal everything anyway. Will you have enough time? Actually, there is a good chance you will, because I do believe that following a blood moon, you get a day off, effectively, a day of rest. Somewhat similar to the way it used to work in 7 Days to Die, in the very early versions of 7 Days to Die. After the blood moon, it would be generally much quieter day that followed. There we are. Oh, let's have a watch over here. You get that up. I will summon Hell's minions should there be a need, but I'm hopeful that there won't be. I think it says quite a lot that I was more distraught about losing the dog than I was about the losing the sage. Like my silence was largely because I was just struggling with my emotions. It was like, I abandoned you. I failed. My lord. Alright, let's head on back. I really wish you guys would leave, though. Come on. Let's go. I don't have enough coin to upgrade this any further, so you really do need to head back. There we go. You're on the move. Good, good, good. There we are. Now, the reason why I had some issues with builders while I was clearing out the forest over here is they were lingering so long. And they were just getting overwhelmed with the greed. But it just occurred to me why that happened. And the reason, I suspect, is that when the builders will start running back for the wall is when it's technically nighttime. But of course, this far away from the front line, the greed will leave long before it's nighttime in order to reach your walls by the time it's nighttime. So that makes a lot of sense, suddenly. Alright, here I am. I would enjoy some money. Sadly, that is not going to be a thing in my future, it seems. Okay, well, let's get some more shields there. Alright, you can have a quick tour of the kingdom before we leave, because we are pretty much ready to go at this stage. As you can see, the ground has thawed naturally now. We can start seeing grass coming up. Oh, my horse hasn't eaten in days. Like, almost a week. There we go. You just had to be mindful of your stamina, regenerating it passively as and when. Hello, kittens. Okay, spring is fully here, and it is time for us to leave. Oh, thank you very much. I won't leave any unemployed peasants, though. Let's grab a bit of cash. Thank you. I will send you back out. And another one, another two, just to lure anyone back in. The farmers are about... they're on their way, rather. Oh, will I not be able to get any extra cash from the farmers, then? Well, that's going to be a bit... Oh, there we are, good. I was worried about that, because they've been gathering money from all the bushes the whole time, so... Let's go and make sure that there isn't a little bit here and there for me to collect. I'm not gonna bring anyone else back in right now. I'm not gonna hire anyone before we leave, because, frankly, we need the money. Let's see. Our hunters over here have been very, very lucrative, though, because they're still on the edge of a forest, so hunting was actually pretty solid for them. Right, it's time for us to go and ring this bell and not have the sage to come with us. It's fine, though. We've got Doggo to come with us. It's, look, ultimately, what happened, you see, was... past me, on some subconscious level, realized that I was at a crossroads. I don't have the oracular sight of Paul, sadly. I can't see the path laid out before me, but I could sense that there was a junction. It was either lose the sage in the last episode or lose the dog in this one. And quite rightly, my subconscious made the choice in favor of the doggo. Well done, subconscious me. Let's wait for everyone to get here. I will twist this until losing that sage was a good thing. Oh, I felt so bad, though, at the end of the episode. It's like, I've got this new toy, and I've lost it. Alright, come along. We've got elsewhere to be. We need to go and get, well, the equivalents of iron in this world, so that we can actually start rescuing people and or gems. Alright, I think that's probably everyone. So time for us to leave. Let's be on our way. Now, it will be spring when we arrive, which is fantastic. We'll have the whole year before we have to worry about the dread winter. And given that we're not going to have a merchant in the next land, that is definitely a concern. Now, we have everything on land 3. We've still got one thing to unlock on land 1. We've got 3 things to unlock on land 2. That's actually kind of bonkers, really. 2 things to unlock on land 4. But finally, this is where we need to be. And I believe that's the warrior shrine, I'm going to guess. Actually, is that like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, I do apologize. Aavak has forgotten how to count. Alright, well, we're going to have a new steed. Crossed axes. I'm wondering if that is the upgraded lumber. I really don't know. Either way, let's get out there and find out. Okay. Alright, let's make quick progress. Chop down some trees on the way. Let's clear out some area for us. There we are. Builders. Chop, chop. We're going to need a few things done here and there. Oh, actually, don't worry about this. The camp will take care of that. Alright, let's get this camp up and running. Oh, look at that tree in the back. Ooh, auspicious. Right, we've got... Definitely want this over here. Let's get that up. We don't know which direction we're going to want to be going in yet, so... And odds are we're going to be protecting for a while. So let's just try and get everything set up as fast as we can. There we go. And let's upgrade this. If we can get this to the point that we get the proper walls straight away, that would be fantastic. I think that's quite unlikely, but still, it would be nice. Right, let's see if we can't upgrade you again. No, not yet. Okay, we're going to need to start pushing the borders back on this side then. Oh, right. Okay, well, we've got a vagabond camp right there. Let's get you into the fold. Come along, come along. And a greed portal right in front of us. Well, now. That is less than good. Less than good. Let's see if our hunters have managed to grab much coin yet. Any coin? Not much. Okay, well, I'm going to have to invest this in order to expand out a little bit then. Let's get that on the go. Right, well, it would be lovely if we could wait on it, but I suspect we cannot. No, we haven't got enough money here. That being said, I can probably make use of my... of Hell's Blessing to drive the greed. Oh no, I think we've just lost this camp, haven't we? We may have, we'll see. Either way, that was going to be within our borders pretty quickly, so we were going to be converting that into a homestead. It's just that perhaps a little bit earlier than I would have liked. Let's see. I wish there was a way to undo a designation once you'd set it up. That would be fantastic if we could. Okay. I'm going to guard from this position. But I do suspect we have lost this vagabond camp already. But that's fine. It's right next to a farm. Oh, there was another tree there. Oh, happy days. Vagabond camp successfully saved. Marvellous. Okay, well, let's get you going. There we are, walls. Hop back inside now. Quick as you like. Get those walls built. Just needed a little bit of extra cash. Alright, I'm going to try and protect if need be. We might get a free day. I forget if we get a free day. Honestly, the biggest problem I have is that there's large gaps between when I play this game. And as such, anything I've learned about how it's going to play through, I forget. Oh, there we go. That'll easily be able to handle that. Can you take care of them, please? And thank you. There we are. Well done. Well done indeed. Honestly, Hell's Trophy is perhaps my favourite. It is so useful. Let's get that one all the way up if we can. Now, how are things on this side? Probably similar. We're going to have pretty good hunting, so I'm not worried about that. And just as well, because that's really all that's going to be carrying us through. There we are. Hell's minions are off. Okay, well, while all of that's going down and the greed wave is already gone, let's go and check out how things are around the dock and how far we've got until we hit the next portal on this side. We will have to... Well, see, I'm tempted to clear out the portal on the right. A golden boar. Well, that is pretty impressive. Very swank. I'm tempted to clear out the portal on the right. There's one thing holding me back though, and that is that portal is so close to the defensive line that the greed there are going to launch at night, which gives me a lot of control over the situation. A lot of control I wouldn't have otherwise. Let's get all of this cleared out. Got plenty of builders over here who can get rid of all of this nice and quick. There we are, thank you. Let's drive this all the way. And I think following that, we're going to want to start popping up some towers. Towers first. Walls can come later. There we go. Get rid of that too. Once the tower is upgraded to a base level, then we'll plop down a wall or two. Let's get those out of the way as well. We'll keep our builders over here for a little bit. Thank you very much. And thank you for the comment. Right, we're going to go back, see what the hunters are up to. Hopefully they've done a fairly good job down here. There's plenty of thickets for the hunters to be able to hunt from. Indeed, you're doing a pretty good job. There we are. We are probably going to want to get a couple of dedicated hunters, because right now these are just the archers that we brought along as the retinue of our Haskals. And as such, they're not really going to wander in the same way. So let's make sure that we've got a couple of hunters actively hunting. There we go. Otherwise, we're really going to suffer when it comes to actually having any income. Right, gonna need you back there quickly. Go. Unfortunately, our builders are all over the other side of the map. I had not properly accounted for that. Let's get at least one builder over here. There we go. You can upgrade this wall. We shouldn't really need it. I can easily defend for tonight. Between Hell's Trinket and Sleipnir's fire charge, we're pretty well protected. There we go. Now, hopefully, our builders on the far side are safe. We'll see. There's no point in me standing here. There's no real benefits to me defending from that location. Now, the issue with the other builders, they're very far away from the front lines, so that portal, if it opens, will send its units very early. So we may have a couple of builders to go and protect later. Or rather, to re-recruit, I should say. There we are. Well done. Very well done indeed. Okay, how are we doing? We've got a little bit of cash. Do we have any vagabonds about? I don't think so. Okay, one person is money back, which means did you lose your equipment? Let's go and see if there was any damage over here. Hopefully not, but there's only one way to find out. Tower is set up. Don't know. I actually don't know if we managed to keep the builders alive or not. I don't see any vagabonds around, but that isn't always the best indication. Because if there is a camp just the other side of that portal, once they're turned into vagabonds, they'll go towards the nearest camp. It's only if they remain citizens do they return to the city. There we go. But we do have a couple of builders down here, it seems, so that's fine. Could do with one or two more, though. Let's get one more. And then let's get another hunter as well. Now, it's going to be a little bit of time just building up our income. We don't really need you, but I will hire you all the same. Thank you very much. Now, the only downside on this side is that our hunters aren't going to press very far forward from the proximity to that portal. So we're going to need to do a bit of work getting all that ready. And over here, it's only when the rabbits actually poke their heads out that we're going to get anything. Thank you very much. Rabbits slash squirrels slash moose. How's this tower doing? It is finished, but there's no one making a move down here, which is interesting. Well, while I've got builders over here, may as well cut these trees back a little bit more. I would like to get someone in that tower before we expand the wall down here. It might be that people... No, there we go. I was going to say... Ooh, wow. That was interesting to observe. Did that rabbit offend the gods? Either way, I like this. I like this a lot. Deeply approve of this weather pattern. Can we get this further upgraded? There's a decent chance that we can, but I would rather get more people recruited. There are lots of squirrels around now to hunt. We should be getting plenty of money from this. This is actually a really, really cool weather pattern. I approve. Alright, let's get this upgraded. Yep. And the other one as well, and that will hopefully pull the builders back down here, if we're lucky. We've got enough units that I'm fairly confident in our ability to defend. So I'm not too concerned with having set up a bunch of building work to be done. Right, let's get another builder and another one as well. This is the side that's got the least amount of protection from outside, so I will stand guard here. But it does look like Doggo is more concerned with this one, so okay. Doggo is leading the way. We shall go and check it out. Builders are making their way back. Second builder gone. That's a shame. Well, you almost made it back. Well done. Very well done. There is a chance that any of the tools that were stolen will actually be recovered with the archer. There you go. The archer will have a chance to take them out as they're retreating. Did you manage to get them all? You didn't manage to get them all, but you did manage to get at least one. So well done you. Okay, let's get... Oh, we don't have enough money yet. Drag down last. Okay. Well, that's fine. I should have been paying more attention to Doggo, really. But, oh well. Now, if I can get that tower up to a second or third level, I will be deeply happy with that situation. Let's get a couple more hunters out there, though. There we go. Hopefully they'll be spread out on each side. But yeah, we're going to need to take down that portal simply because it is costing me a lot in terms of potential hunting on the right. As much as it's nice to have that close by and know exactly when the attack is going to happen and when the greed are going to spawn, I think it would be a better move for us to get out there and just at least push past that portal relatively soon. Let's get you upgraded though while we can. You'll do a fair bit of hunting on your way back, which is glorious. We won't be able to push that far out. That's just not on the cards for us right now. Thank you very much. Marvellous. Plenty of cash down here. Now, once we've got a tower with multiple archers on it, I'm probably not going to have to worry about pushing forward our defensive line. If I can, though, I will push it right up next to the tower. That doesn't give the tower as much utility as I usually like, but it will give this farm a lot of room to expand, because it's kind of pressed in a little bit. You can't have fields over here. At least I don't think you can. It might be possible that you can. Well, we'll see, I suppose. But definitely having a farm here would be a good idea. But for that to happen, we are going to need to expand out the borders of the kingdom. Right, there we are, thank you. Okay, well, hopefully you can get that done before too late in the day, though it is getting late in the day. I may need to head back out this way with Doggo leading the way in order to defend it properly. We'll see. Do we have any peeps around that need jobs? Not yet, but we may do in a second. Right, there we are. If you care to come this way and grab a bow, it would be grand. We do have enough to upgrade that, but I would rather wait. We'll see what happens in this direction. I suspect that any archer that's been summoned by the tower being complete is not going to get there in time. We'll see. We might be pleasantly surprised, but I doubt it. Oh, no. There we are. Pleasantly surprised I am indeed. Oh, wow. So much money. I don't actually need it, but you're going to do a grand job of protecting this area, I should imagine. Okay. Let them come. And should they get through? There we go. That should deal with it quite nicely. There we are. The flames are going to take their helmets off, and then they will die not long after. You're still alive. Well done, you. I think we just pushed back the entire attack wave. We did indeed. Glorious. Okay. Well, given that then... no, actually I'm going to pop the wall... Well, if I put it here, there'll be room for a shield behind it. So that will actually be a better place for it, ultimately. Okay, well that was pretty solid work. Let's get that upgraded as well. Let's try and get everything over here upgraded as quickly as we can. Builders should be on their way. It's not even the end of night time yet, so that's been great for us. And I will put an extra builder's hammer here ready. Let's go see if there's a vagabond available. Ooh, got a little bit of hunting. Well done. Any vagabonds available? Yes. Let's get you over there, please. And whilst you're doing that, let's get this one upgraded as well. There was a little bit of damage to this, but it should be fine. Could we afford... No, we can't afford to upgrade that one just yet, but that's okay. There we go. We've got the walls up. Marvellous. Right, let's go and upgrade these walls as swiftly as we're able. We don't want them to be low-tier walls. Not for long, anyway. The hunters will now be marching forward in this direction, so they'll be relatively close by to retreat in here, which is great. We'll get some pretty solid hunting, I should imagine. Thank you very much. Guess I'll go and grab this while I'm here. There we go. That is almost finished, which means that the builders from that project will immediately be able to repurpose onto the wall project. There we go. Marvellous. Perfect, in fact. Let's get this finished, please. We'll upgrade it as quickly as I'm able. We've still got quite a lot of time in the day. So I would say take it up to the next level at least. We want it to be the stout walls, the stone equivalents, where possible. But with that, we may have the spirit who guards the gems available to us now as well. Which means we could go for the boar, which I'm assuming is going to be a new steed, but I'm not sure I really want to change out this steed. I probably will experience most of them by the time that this Let's Play is over, but right now this steed is pretty bonkers good. I can't imagine switching them out. I really can't. Right, this side is now very heavily guarded. And assuming that the builders manage to get that wall made in time, then there's nothing that we need to worry about. And we can just go to the other side safely. Are you going to be able to finish that off? I think they will. But I might be counting my eggs before they've hatched, really. There we are. I just realised I never say chickens before it's hatched. I always say eggs before it's hatched because I can't... I don't assume the species that lives inside the egg. Or if it's lizards. Or dragons. Come along. Run. Oh, you fool. You brave fool. Glorious though you are. You just threw away that arrow. I really would have liked it if you hadn't. Thank you. Come along. I re-recruited you a bit prematurely, it seems. Let's go and check out the other side. Now then, with that done, I think I would need to set the boat up at least to see the ferryman character show up, but we'll see. Sure, let's get 2 of these going. I'm also going to set up the first farm right here. Let's get that on the move. Thank you ever so much there. Oh wow, they actually broke through. Well, well, well. Okay. I clearly have not done enough work over on this side. Just as well we have such a strong military force over here. Right, gonna need some extra cash then. Hopefully that comes around quickly enough. Though now that we've got at least 1 farm and a farmer ready, that should be fine. There we go. Let's head back and recruit you. Got a bit of time in the day yet before we really need to worry, but still, it's not great that they were able to break through that wall completely. I'm fairly content that the left side is going to hold for several days at this point, simply because of the level of the tower that's guarding it. If we can get these farmers situated properly and quickly, get to the full 6 farms. That's the enchantment that the farmers get increases the amount of farmers that can work a farm. So typically it will be 4. But because of we've got the enchantment, it will be 6. If we can get to 6 farmers quickly enough, then we should be good. Let's grab that as well. So let's go ahead and upgrade that farm, actually, speaking about that. We'll take it up to the next level. This way as well, the farmers won't have to wander away. There we go. Get that made as quickly as possible. And... sure, let's get another farmer. Now, the crop's done here? No, not yet. It's fine. We have no more cash for upgrades, so it's going to take me a little bit, but we'll get there. Now, the main thing is that it doesn't look like we've lost any of our hunters on this side when the wall fell. We do have 2 archers up there already. That's actually impressive. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were 1 upgrade level lower than we were. That's actually pretty good news. Okay, so we only need 1 more upgrade level to get the archer tower there finished. Fantastic. Need a little bit more coin, but we shouldn't have to try too hard now to get up to a full complement of farmers working those fields. And at that stage, 1 farm will carry us well into the mid-game. Honestly, you could probably get all the way through an island. Maybe not this island because there's going to be so much fighting involved. There are going to be so many portals on it. But we are like... You can usually get to about mid-game off a single fully upgraded farm. And if you're on the earlier islands, then it'll almost certainly carry you all the way through to the late game. Right. Want another... Well, I'm going to only put down enough money to get 2 more here for now, but we are going to want another one after that. Right. I will help defend tonight. And by I mean we, and by we, I mean Hell's minions and the archers behind the walls. I'll wait for them to cluster up a bit. And... Whomp. There we go. Okay, so I did get involved a little bit. Thank you. What coin did they get? Oh, they may have been... oh, they didn't get it, actually. Fantastic, I approve. Okay. Very happy with that. Though, I'm not sure we're going to be able to get that tower upgraded before the next night. Oh, no. We lost the defenses on this side? Well, that is deeply upsetting. That is deeply upsetting. Wow. Okay. Hopefully we didn't lose anyone to that, but that is worrisome. Well, I guess it's just a clear indication that we need a lot more archers. I am very surprised that that wall fell. Alright, builders, get you back out there, please, and thank you. We should be okay with so far as the farmers are relatively well protected. They're quite close to the walls back here, so it would require a full collapse of our defensive line for it to get all the way back there. Still, that is a bit of a warning. Very much a strong reminder that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Alright. Can we, I wonder, afford to get this upgraded? No, nowhere even close to it. Alright, well, then I will have 2 archers down here. We'll add to the defenders. But perhaps what we should do is really save up enough to launch a raid against this portal. What I'm worried about is the counterattack, really. Let's go and see what lies beyond. A lot of... Ooh. Oh, that is going to be the next upgrade then. That will possibly give me the bomb that we're going to need. Okay, well, we've seen what's beyond that portal. Another vagabond camp. I'm not going to spend my coins on that just yet, though. But we can comfortably get out to this section and put up a new defensive line here. That will actually be really, really good. Oh dear. Don't mind me. I said don't mind me. And then the greed portal activated because I was moving past with too many coins in my inventory. Okay. Well, we're not at a point yet where I can afford to be particularly passive in our defense. I think we're probably safe on this side, though. So I'm going to go and check out the other one. And hopefully it won't have fallen yet. Coins for me? Oh, fantastic. Starting to get the economy up and running. Good times are these. I suppose the other thing I could do is I could put a second line there if we really wanted to. That might be useful. Oh, wow, okay. You did very well. I deeply approve. Alright, with this much coin... Okay, Doggo, what are you trying to tell me? Doggo is saying this way, okay. We'll go and deal with it. No, 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 now is not the time. Quickly eat. Eat quickly. Now, gobble it down. Chomp, chomp. Thank you. I may have to call upon your ability. Oh, damn it. Indeed I did. I left way too early. But okay. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it rebuilt. But that is very much a problem. Following that, I'm going to create a second fallback position. Or rather, a fallback position, since we don't have a first one yet. Alright, with that done. Let's get... I don't think we need more builders, actually. Let's instead get this upgraded. There we are. 2 there. We lost this wall too. Wow. Okay, we absolutely need to push forward then. Let's get this fixed though first. But yes, it is time, I think. And I will accompany our fighters out as well. Let's actually upgrade this as much as we can. And make sure that our Haskell has got some coins. Oh, fantastic. Perfect. Right, let's get our warriors forward. Get involved. Take that out if you can. And I will help wherever I'm able. There we go. That should help out. Now that has meant that our warrior wasn't able to just get in there and start taking out the portal. That is probably the reason why I think that Hell's trinket is possibly the best one. Is for the fact that you get a warrior who is willing to just charge out there and attack directly. That is really, really good. That is fantastically good, in fact. Right, you hold that wall as long as you can. And we will see what else we can do. Have we got money? We do. Fantastic. Got some shields now. Excellent. Let's get some of those. Also upgrade this. I'm going to have to charge you out. I'm going to actually leave that money there because that will buy off some of the greed. That will work well to our advantage. Let's pop a little bit more over here. There we go. Where is it? It is in this direction. Right, yep. Let's get down there as quickly as we can. The wall has not fallen, but we have lost... Oh, no. No, it might fall. We've lost all of our archers on this side for some reason. Not quite sure why. Oh, it didn't get finished in time. Right, yep. Okay. There we go. Needed to get rid of that shell walker before it got too bad. But I worry that we're going to lose this one. Oh, no, that one... Oh, it's stunned. Oh, no, my crown! Come back, my crown! Don't let it get my crown! Oh, thank goodness! Ah, that was glorious. Why is that... I disapprove of you being stuck back there, honestly. You're not helpful. Our Draugr archers were stuck at the back here, not getting involved. But that's fine. We managed to hold. How we managed to hold? Don't ask me. We were blessed by the gods, clearly. Because we should not have gotten out of that. That leaper stealing my crown there, I thought, well, the moment it grabs it, that's it. I've lost this this reign regardless. But we managed to get it back. And I am as impressed as anyone else by this fact. I was not expecting it. And let's start putting some money in there. Okay. Not bad. Farmers, definitely going to need some cash at this point. No cash to give. That is deeply upsetting, but okay. We need to get that further upgraded, though. Thanking you. But yeah, that shell walker and a breeder and a leaper. That was genuinely bad. I am very, very surprised we made it through. On the plus side now, though, we have opened up a couple of new areas for our hunters to be able to expand out. So we should start bringing in a lot more cash over on the right side. Left side is as vulnerable as it was before, though getting this up and running is going to help out. Having a fallback position for our knights will definitely help. But we need to start expanding our population and getting a lot of archers, I feel. I think if we can't rapidly expand that, then we're going to struggle a bit. If only we had, oh, I don't know, some sort of flame defense. That might make a bit of a difference, but for now I don't think that is on the cards. Though, once we've gained access to the metal equivalent on this island, it might actually be worth us going back to the previous one or rather back to the third island to free the flame sage. That may well be a solid tactic. We'd leave early and then come back and the ship might well there we are. As long as we've got the docks within our area, the ship isn't going to crash. I just remembered that that was actually debunked. Okay, never mind. You managed to hold it off. Well done. Let's get this back up and running. I approve. And it wasn't a full retreat this time, which is glorious. Okay, little by little we're starting to get on top of things. But yeah, that might actually be the play. Get the Flame Sage, bring them forward to this island. Either way, though, we've now got access to significantly larger amounts of vagabonds to recruit. So let's get a couple more bows ready for them and head on out. Okay, hunters, get out there and do the hunting. There we go. We are going to want to clear some of this area and push a tower well deep into the forest. Into that clearing at the very least. That one is going to take so much money. Oh my lord. Hello. I would like to have you join our little camp. It's humble at the moment, but I expect great things of it. Great things. Yeah, I think we're going to expand out into this clearing. Get a tower there at the very least so it'll thin out the numbers of greed that actually make it to our walls. And possibly another tower there if we can fit one in. Depending on how that ground develops. We will see. Oh, hello. There we go. Come along, you. Alright, but I think that's a good place to leave it as any. We have managed to get up to the point where we've got some solid walls going for us. We've got some farmers, so our economy is now in a fairly decent state. Unfortunately, I took a little bit too long to get to a point where we can start filling the coffers, but that can come in the next episode. We do have money now flowing in, which is the main thing, but the walls are still fairly fragile, let's say. We need a lot of work, but that work will have to happen in the next episode. So until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.